the printout on my computer, so I have to go back and look at my notes. Okay, let's get rolling. So I want everyone to find your spot in our little universe. We're on the Zoom room today. We're in the studio today. We're doing all the multiple things. Okay, double screen. Okay, so let's get rolling. Step your feet to hip twist and soften your knees. Take a breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push. Yeah, grab your weights, grab your stuff. You're good. All right. Hi. Hold your arms reaching up overhead. Now step your feet into turned out squat. So step your feet slightly wider than the hip line, bend your knees and push your tailbone down and away. Start to push your hips, drop them low, go drop. Drive weight into your toes. Look at your knees and make sure your knees are over the midline of your feet and your feet are slightly wider than the hips. Reach your arms up and out and curl the rib cage in and back. So I want you to feel the stretch of arms out of your shoulder sockets, but then soften the shoulder blades down your back. Curl your ribs in and up and lengthen your side body as long as you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now hold your hips low, slide your hands to the floor. Right leg back, left leg back, take a breath in. Push through the hands, push through the ball ends of your feet, and try to traction your shoulder blades apart from one another. So what I want you to think about is spreading your hands wide, spreading your chest and your upper back wide. Inhale, length into your side body. So ribs reach forward, hips pull back, curl the rib cage in and up, and exhale here. Find your attention. What are you here today, guys? What are you working on? What are you working through? Own that position, own that intention, because it's going to make you work a little bit harder, yeah? It's going to make you stay focused a little bit more, because nothing else is going to serve you in this class. The to-do list that comes after this class, the conference call you have set up at 10 o'clock, right? That's not going to serve you to get into this class a little bit deeper. So I want you to just stay present. Big breath in, hold 4. Hold 3, get ready for downward dog. Push your chest to your thighs. Pedal your dog outside to side. So really feel the stretch of hips up. Feel your calves release and your hamstrings stretch long. Importantly, feel the stretch and the openness through the front of your body. Now hold your legs long, shift yourself forward to your forearm plank, bend your elbows, track your elbows underneath your shoulders and push through your forearms, push through all 10 finger pads. Claw the earth with your forearms, with your hand, with the heel of your hand, and then try to traction your elbows back towards your toes. You'll feel the shoulder blades light up. From here, I want you to start to drop your right hip down 1 inch, lift it up. Left hip, drop it down 1 inch and lift it up. It's a hip dip, and it's really small and in control because we're gonna take this to side plank. Before we get to side plank, feel the hips move side to side. It's 1 inch down, 1 inch up. You really have to have control on the drop down and then use the oblique. Last one, side to side. Hold your right hip down. Walk your thumbs together to touch. So bring the thumbs in, so you have this little triangle through your forearms, and then open up to the right. Send your left arm to the side. Stack your shoulders. Push down through your right forearm, your right shoulder, and lift up through your right oblique. Hammock the obliques up. Pull the ribs back. Take a huge breath in. Now listen carefully. I want you to drop your hips down to the earth. 2 counts, tap up. 2 counts, tap your hip down right and lift it up. Squeeze, reach down, tap, all the way down, hip to the ground. You want your feet stacked or separated here. So inner edge of left foot, outer edge of right foot, lift. Make sure your feet are separated in the floor, you guys. Lift up, tap it down. It's hard, I know. Hammock the obliques up. Last one down. Come back to a forearm plank, reset, push down through the forearms. Reach your heels back, squeeze your quadriceps, thumbs to touch. So bring the forearms in just a little bit narrow and then open up to the left. Right arm to the side, stack the shoulders. Take a breath in, hug the ribs back. Same thing, tap the hip down for 2 and lift for 2. You have to tap it all the way down. It's harder that way. But you signed up for Bar Plus, so we gotta make it hard. Go down and down, all the way down, tap, lift. Now, make sure that your hips and your feet are in one long line. Yeah, Elizabeth, push your hips forward. Oh, yeah, good. Last one down. Come back, reset, forearms to the earth, reset through center, hold in stillness, hip dip. Go right, left, right, left. Now push your tempo a little bit. Find control in the hips, find control in the shoulders. So hips are moving, but shoulders are not. Start to feel that wringing out sensation of the waist. Good, Michaela, you got it. Reach the crown of your head forward, lift the back of your head to the sky. You have 4 to the hold, 3 to the hold, 2, hold it in stillness, take a breath and hold. Take a breath in, hold 4 counts, hold 3 counts. Go 2, tap your knees down on one side, your hands straight forward, take an extension stretch. So feel your chest release, your side stretch long, and then take this to a child's pose, let your big toes touch. Take a big breath in. High C curve is on deck, you guys. Roll yourself to a seated position. Sweep your legs around, grab your knees, sit up tall. All right, so first set of abdominals, we're gonna do 3 in this class. Sit up really tall out of your hips. Hold on to your shins to start and then straighten your arms, just lean back. Tip your hips under and curve your low spine. Slide hands behind your thighs, widen your elbows. From here, I want you to tip, lean way back. Snap the ribs together and feel your belly button push down towards the floor. Now you're creating a concave shape in the abdominals and the belly button is the drain. Lift your chest up 1 inch. So it's lean back low, curl up small. Go tip, go curl. I'm gonna turn on the fans. Kind of hot in here, yeah? How you guys doing? Everyone's very serious today. What's that about? Right? Yeah, okay, there's some smiles. What's happening here? So when you're ready, if you're ready, send your arms straight forward. Plug the arm goes back and the shoulders back. Ooh, my hands are broken. I'll be like, okay, everything is broken. That was not good for anybody. Squeeze your knees together and push through your big toes. Go tip, lean back, curl, lift up. Go 4 to the change. Go 3. I need to find a wireless mic. If anyone has a wireless mic that works, a lavalier, that would be awesome. I know. Yeah, you would think I would be able to find something, but I can't. Hold the tip, hold the curl, send your arms up and out. Push your hands wide and draw right elbow in, left elbow in. Go tap, go tap. On the extension, I want you to feel the muscles on the tricep working as you reach your arm up and out. Now lean back lower. Scoop your abdominals, hollow them out. Curl the ribs in the back, get lower. Squeeze your knees together. Good, Joanna. I know, I saw that little shimmy. Caught it, push. Push through the big toes. Zip your inner thighs up, reach. Reach, widen your collarbones. So you should feel nice width through the front body and the upper back. You can do this 1 arm at a time. Spent a lot of time with me this week, so I totally understand if you're a little sore. I know. Reach, reach. You have 4 side to side. Go 3, extend, extend. Last one side to side, hold your arms lifted. Pull your shoulder blades down. Tip, lean back, curl, lift up, get low. Go tip, go curl, yes. Feel your low back, push into the floor. Curl the ribs into the space you're creating and almost feel like you're folding yourself in a natural waist. So feel the sensation of the abdominals pulling in and back, like your belly button pulls back and back and back towards the spine. You have 4 to the hold. Go 3, get lower. Go 2, get lower. Last one, hold the tip, hold the curl, take a breath. Yes, good. Option to send your arms up a little bit higher, wider. Yep, you're gonna take this to bow pose, so lift your feet. Squeeze your legs together. Lift your knees, and you can send your legs long if that's in your practice. You can always grab the thighs, but I want you to take up space. Remember, that was our theme from on Tuesday. We take up space and you own it. Reach through fingertips and toes. Pull back through waist. Lift your heart, but pull the shoulder blades down. Squeeze your legs together. Get longer. Get straighter. Get stronger. You have 4, 3, 2, cross your ankles, dive forward. Grab your weights if you want them for your hinge lunge. Stand up tall. If you want weights in your hands, grab them for biceps. I know. Oh, I can grab the weights for you too. All right, everyone grab their weights. If you have weights at home, grab them. So step your feet to hips width distance. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot back. So I want you to start with your legs straight. Left foot forward, right foot back, face center. Yep, squeeze your elbows to your sides. Bend both knees and then hinge your upper body forward. Slide your right leg back a little bit, square off the hips. You're in hinge lunge. Drop your legs down 1 inch and up 1 inch. You are trying to get your right knee parallel with the floor. Down, hold. Up, hold. Yes. Go down, hold. Get lower. Go up, hold. Now hold it on the down. Just flow your biceps in and extend, pull, reach. So hinge lunge with our biceps. So you're in hinge lunge the whole set of biceps, which is a lot of reps, okay? So I want you to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And this is your first set of thighs, so we're gonna make it good and we're gonna make it count. Bend the right knee. Make sure it's behind the right hip, so push it back a little bit. Yep, push it back. You'll know it's behind the hip if your hip flexor stretches. So if you feel a release through the right pelvis, the right front of pelvis, you'll know that your knee is far enough back. Sink your hips down lower. Both arms together, squeeze. Thank you for not punching me in the face. I appreciate that. Get your right knee lower. I want the right shin parallel with the ground. I'm so mean. Yes, squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach. Now drop your hips down 1 inch, up 1 inch, drop, lift. You are overloading, you got it. So right foot forward, left foot back. You are overloading right seat. Do you feel it? Yeah, right seat is firing. Now I want you to feel a squeeze through the left seat. Squeeze the left seat. Yeah. Did I screw that up? Oh, so opposite, whatever I just said opposite. See, you don't know. Like I'm looking at you and I'm like, that is totally your right foot forward. But it's not. You did, you listen. No, I don't know my rights and my lefts. And then it's like complicated and confusing when I look and I mirror you. And then it's even worse if I look in the mirror. Forget it. Okay, you guys, you have 4 right here. Thank you. Squeeze your right seat. You're overloading the left seat. Now hold your hips low. Keep your elbows at 90 degrees and punch this side. Just drop your hips down 1 inch, maybe less than 1 inch. Just pulse. Just pulse. Flip your palms to face each other. Thumbs up, pinkies down. Open your chest. Squeeze your upper arms to your side bodies. The lifts of the arms. So we're working the bicep. The bicep's job is to bend the elbow. Let it do its work. Squeeze. Palms face in. We're coming for full range hammer curls. Now I want you to find your balance. So dig your left heel to the earth. Dig the ball mount of your right toe to the earth and magnetize those 2 points of contact towards one another. Get ready for full range in 4, in 3, go 2, start down, go down for 2, tap, and up for 2, reach. Down and down, tap the knee. And all the way to tall, squeeze this seat, go drop, go lift, pick it up, go drop, go lift. If you don't want to tap the knee, that's okay. Slide your leg back a little bit more. Yeah, I know. If you don't want to tap your knee, that's okay, but try to get low and stand tall. When you come up to tall, you're still hinging your torso forward. So you stay in that hinge position the whole time. Power into your left heel. Drop, squeeze, drop, squeeze. So feel the right glute squeeze. Good. Drop, tall. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, full range, hold it low. Keep your elbows squeezing tight to your side, just pulse it. 8, 7, get lower. 6, 5, 4, hug the ribs back. Pull the belly button back, good. You got it, now hold it low, hold it low. Get your right knee lower, yeah, open your chest. Hold, get ready to pivot to the right into wide turn out. Keep your legs wide. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1, pivot, get low. Reach your arms to the sides, get low. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Make sure your toes are turned out. Your knees track wide. Sink your hips lower. Start to lift your arms. Drop your hips. Go down and inch up and push. Push. Stretch your arms wide side to side. Pull on the muscles of the shoulders and the triceps to get the arms straighter. Then stack your shoulders over the hips. So ribs over pelvis. You're totally upright from the hips to the head.
And then I had to delete like 19 apps, including Facebook. I deleted it today. It's been taking up like half of the memory on my phone,
Which was weird. I was like, why is Facebook so big? Because they're watching us, right? Yeah, oh yeah. They said it was a cache issue. I think it's just like I have too many pictures or I don't know, right? Who knows? Hug the ribs in and back. Reach your arms up overhead. Now take this. Full range. You stand up tall. Tap your thumbs or tap your waist. Tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze. All the way up, all the way down. Oh, someone has wireless mics for me. Thank you very much, Sarah. See? You ask and you get the answers you need. Now I really want you to feel the slice of your elbows into your side body. Slice. And then reach and reach. Pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze. Good, you guys, nice. Sink lower, stand up taller. Now power through your heels. Beautiful, Kelly. Awesome, I love those red pants. Yeah, good. Drop, squeeze. There's a lot of people in here not sharing their screens. Can't see what you're doing. I'm assuming if you're not sharing your screen, you are working super hard and you're drenched in sweat. Yes, that's what I'm going to assume, right? 2 more. I didn't forget about you. I like you to do that many reps. Hold it low and drop it down. Push your tailbone straight down. Reach your arms up overhead. Hinge lunge on the other side is on deck. Yep, hinge lunge on the other side is on deck. So you had your left foot forward, right? That was correct. Left foot was forward before. We're gonna pivot. Thank you, Lucinda, because I was like, shoot, shoot. You're gonna pivot and you're gonna face the wall, or you're gonna pivot to the right for hinge lunge. We go in 4, 3, 2, pivot right. Sweep your arms behind you, bend both knees, get low. Hinge your torso forward, square off the pelvis, start to drop your hips down an inch. Reach your arms back. Flip your palms to face the floor. We're gonna do triceps with hinge lunge. Pick it up, go down an inch up and lift your arms. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. So I want you to feel the shoulders pull down using the muscle fibers behind the shoulders. Call on the muscles of the triceps to stretch your arms as long and straight as you can. Hug your ribs in and back. Feel your belly button. Pull into your spine and then curl the ribs in. Bend the left knee, lower, lower. Your left shin is getting closer and closer to parallel. I see you, Beth Bernardi. You are a gorgeous model for us. Yes. Get lower, down an inch, down an inch. You have 6, 5, 4, 3 to the change, 2 to the change. Hold your hips low. Push through your right heel and your left big toe. Hug and magnetize your feet in. Lift up through the inner thighs. Lift up through the pelvic floor. Flip your palms so they face each other and take a micro bend to the elbows and stretch. A bend, reach, feel the reach happening from the tricep engaging, then reach, reach. Get your hips a little bit lower. Yeah, good, Christine. Your left knee, you guys, is as close to the floor as you think you can stand it. Get ready to come to full range. Let's start slow. Come all the way to tall. Elbows, pull in, elbows, kick back. One more time, slow, tall. Drop it down to tempo. You lift, drop. Option to tap your left knee down. Stay hinged forward from the hip line the whole time. So if you can see, my torso doesn't move up and down. Keep the work. Base of right seat, base of left seat at the top. Squeeze the quadriceps. Squeeze the seat. Go tall, get low, go tall, get low. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it low. Hold it low. Reach your arms back. Get a little bit lower. Amazing, you guys. We're going to come down to the floor for a set of tricep push-ups. If you're in the room with me, you're going to stay facing this direction. Hands to the ground in 4, in 3, in 2, hands down, legs back. Push through your hands, push through the ball mounds of your feet. Shift your shoulders forward 1 inch, and then bend your elbows straight back. Lengthen your arms. Go bend, go push. So I want your elbows to slide back towards your hips. Keep your elbows wide. And now make sure your shoulders are in front, of the wrist line. So when you bend, your armpits line up with your wrist. Get down, push. Good. Reach the crown of your head forward. Lift the back of your skull to the sky. Feel 4, 3, 2, hold the bend of the elbows. Pulse it 8 times. 8, down, down. 6 more. 5 more. 4, 3, hold your arms long and straight. Take a breath and hold. Reach back to the heels. Hug the ribs into that. Listen carefully. We're going to come to a set of turned out squat. Step your right hand to the outer edge of your right foot. Step your left hand to the outer edge of your left hand and stand yourself up. Start low. Go down an inch. Down an inch. Yep, we started class like this. You've been here before. So this is similar to wide turnout, but you're hinged forward. Push your knees forward. Get ready for full range in 6, 5. I know, it's a personal preference. Hold your hips low, arms up overhead. Pull the shoulder blades back. Stand up tall, hug your elbows straight back. Push, lift. Get your hips low. Down, up, down, up. Let your hips come to the knee line or below. Drive into your heels and stand up tall. As you stand up, squeeze your feet. Pull the elbows back. Pull back. Reach forward. Pull. Reach. This song is called Tough Love, and I feel like that's what this is. Yeah? Down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Uh-huh. 2 more. Last one, hold it low, reach your arms out, take a breath in. We're gonna come for a set of frog walks. Hands down, right leg back, left leg back, right foot in, left foot in, you pick it up. Pick up your pace, keep your hips low. Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, push, push, back, back. In, out, out. In, out, out. Yes, you can. Try to get your foot all the way to the outer edge of your hand. Yes, it's harder that way. Get the hips low. Let your heart rate start to lift. Let yourself get a little sweaty. All the way up, you guys. All the way up. Yes, go on. Killing it. You guys have 4. You have 3. Good side wall. Go for 2. Hold your straight arm plank. Hold. Hold your straight arm plank. Hold. So you're coming from motion, and you're going to find stabilization when you hold. You're moving fast. And now you have to hold in stillness. Let your heart rate lift. Feel the crown of your head reach forward. Pull your heels back behind you. If you're on your knees, kick your heels in tighter. Hold. Hold 8. Hold 7. Hold 6. Hold 5. Downward dog. In 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips. Nicely done. Walk your hands to your toes. Roll yourself to tall. You can stay facing center. Step your right foot forward. I'm not going to screw up rights and left this time. Left leg back, lift your arms, quick stretch, you guys. If you blink, you miss it. Bend your elbows. If you drink too much water, we're gonna be done. Take a breath. Left arm forward, right arm back, rotate, sink down lower. Left arm down, right arm up. Hands frame, right foot, tap your left knee down. Push your hips forward, kick your heel to your seat. Grab your ankle with one hand. Maybe both. Flex your foot and push your heel back, lift your heart. Release your foot, tuck your toes behind you, lift your arms up and wide. Right hip back, lengthen right leg, lean forward. Take a breath. Drop your hands, drop your toes. Round forward. Push your right big toe down. Pull the right hip back so the hips are square. Your right leg is straight. Squeeze your right quadricep. Option to slide forward and take this deeper, but keep your hips square. Your goal is not to come to dancer splits. I can't even do it. Your goal is to keep it square, right leg straight. And as you exhale, draw your right leg back, right hand in, sneak your leg around, switch. Left foot steps through. Find your runner's lunge, arms up, heart back, lift. Push your thumbs back and widen your elbows, big breath in. Right arm forward, left arm back, stretch. Stretch palm from palm. Stay in rotation, right hand down, left arm up. Push your left hand a little bit further back. Lay your left foot, tap the knee down, hands to left thigh, kick your right heel to your seat. Grab it with one hand. Also, flex your foot if you can, push your heel back. No, every time. Release your foot, lift your arms up and wide, push your hips back. Heel down, toes up, lean. Take a breath. Walk your hands down. Lay your toes down and forward fold. Articulate your spine nice and round. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, draw the left leg back. Left hand in, sweep your leg around and lay down on the carpet for flat back floor. Or lay down on your mat at home, wherever you are. Bend your knees and push your feet into the floor. Take a big breath in, right leg to the sky, left leg up. Make sure you face, oh, yep, I see. Push, yep, I got you. Take a big breath in, push through your hands.
push through your low back and lengthen your legs as long and straight to the side as you can. Make sure your hands are down on the floor and the backs of your shoulders are grounded. Take a huge breath in. From here, I want you to lift your hips, tap your toes, and to an imaginary point in the ceiling, and drop your hips down. Lift up. Now I want you to start to add a little lift of your hips. Lift your hips up. Let your toes tap an imaginary point in the ceiling right above your nose. Maybe above your eye line, but that's it. I don't want your toes coming way up overhead. And I don't want your toes, I don't want your hips coming too far off the ground. I want you to find a little curve, a little flexion through your low back. Start to warm up the deepest and lowest abdominal muscles. You'll feel them catch when you lift your hips up. Those are those deep muscles that engage when you sneeze, when you cough, right? Way underneath the belly button. That's what we're targeting right here. We're starting to warm the low abdominals up because we're coming for the next. Last little hip lift. Hold your hips grounded. Walk your legs out on the diagonal. Bend the knees and stretch. Then reach. Try to get your legs as low as you can. Hug. Hip point to hip point narrow. Imagine the space right underneath your belly button collapsing more and more towards the floor. Pull it in and down. In and down. Yes. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Tiny bend. Get your legs lower. Get your legs way lower, you guys. Way lower. Yeah. Point your toes. Push through your hands. Open your chest. Then reach. Then reach. I see a lot of distractions in here. Are you guys distracted today? Yeah. Close your eyes. Yep. Nothing is going to serve you, right? The alerts on your phone are not going to serve you. Yes. Hug your waist in and down. Yes. What your neighbor is doing is going to inspire you. So maybe through the side of your eye, you're looking at what she's doing, and you're looking in the Zoom. What's happening here? I want you to do 4 more. Go 3. Go 2. Bring your toes straight back up to the sky. We're going to combo this out. Lift your hips 4 times, 3 times, 2 times. Drop your legs down 2 pounds and up 2 pounds 4 lifts. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it down for 2. Low and up. Squeeze your legs together. Get them long and straight. Point your toes. Drop your legs down lower every time. Hug hip point to hip point on the end. 4, 3, 2. Drop your legs down 2 pounds and up 2 pounds. Last one. Go 4. Make them count. 3, 2. Drop your legs down. Bring your legs straight back up. Grab your hamstrings. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. You're in low C curve. Lift up an inch. Squeeze your ribs in and down. Keep your hands on your hamstrings. Lengthen your legs. Point your toes. Push your hamstrings forward. Yep, keep your elbows nice and wide. Lift your ribs up. Keep your shoulder blades totally off of the ground. Exhale, push your belly button down. Exhale, lift your chest. Exhale, exhale. Create a lift of the chest by the deepest abdominal contraction that you've got today. Exhale, push the belly button down. Curl the ribs in and down. Yeah. Keep your hands behind your hamstrings, not the knees. Don't put any pressure on the backs of the knees. Keep your elbows really wide so you're using the strength of your biceps to lift you up. Amazing, you guys. Keep doing just the same lift, but bend your knees. Bend your knees. Separate your feet to hip width distance. Lift. Lift. You got it. Point your toes. Hold the lift of your chest. Take a breath in. Bring your fingertips behind your head. Get your elbows nice and wide. Take a huge breath in. And exhale. Pull your elbows to your kneecaps or to your thigh bones. Feel your elbows touch. And then tap your toes all the way down. Lay your head to the floor to tempo. You go in, tap. Tap your elbows, tap your toes. Let your head come all the way down to the floor. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Elbows in, elbows out. We're gonna slow this down and combo this out. All the way in, let your elbows touch your pants or your skin of your thighs. All the way in, all the way in. Now you go 4 of these. Go 3. You're gonna hold this one on the end. Last one all the way, now hold it on the end, hold, hold. Pull your ribs in. Yep, elbows to knees, squeeze. Lay your jawline back. Exhale, hold. You have 4, we're gonna come back to full range. In 3, in 2, let's go back to it. Open wide, go out, go in. Tap your toes. Tap the backs of your elbows. Tap the backs of your head. Last one out. Hold it on the in. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops out. In. Tap. 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 Last one. Hold it on the in. 4, 3, 2. Last one. 4. Tap in. Tap your toes. I know. I'm doing it with you. I think I'm gonna die. Now, last one and hold. Hold. Take a big breath in. Straighten your legs. Grab your hamstrings. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders higher. Exhale, lift. Planky lift. Up. Now holding on behind your thighs feels like a breeze, right? Ooh, feels like a break, right? Lift up. Curl your ribs in and down. Get your elbows wider. Lift. Curl your ribs to your hips. This has nothing to do with the chest moving. This is everything to do with the abdominals contracting, and your chest naturally follows because it has no place else to go. Yep, you have 4, you have 3. Go 2, hold at the top, hold at the top, take a breath. Maybe send your hands to your toes or to the center of the room. Curl the ribs in a narrow. This is your hold, you guys, this is your hold. We have traditional push-ups on deck. You're gonna dive forward and cross your ankles to get there. For push-ups, we go in 4. Go 3, go 2, cross your ankles, dive it forward. Get your arms really wide, walk your legs back, shift your shoulders forward, go drop. Push. I want noses to floor. Elbows stay wide. At the bottom of your push-up, your armpit and your wrists are in line with one another. If you're on your knees, kick your heels to your seat. Make sure you're not crossing the ankles. That's going to put, yep, uneven pressure on the knees. Now lift up through here. Lift and push into my hand. Nope. Walk your hands wider. Yeah. Shift your shoulders 2 inches more. Woo! Armpits line up with wrist joints. I know. I said armpits more this week than I think I've ever said it in my life. You have 4 right here. Yes, I know. This is hard. This is hard. Now hold it low. Hold it low. Pulse it out. Get down an inch. Get down an inch. Good, Molly. Yes, lady. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get ready. You're going to hike to downward dog and stretch the chest. Last one. Lift your hips up. Push your chest back. Take this downward dog with the intention of releasing the chest. You just worked it really hard. So let it release long. We are gonna do standing parallel seat work today. So if you're at home, you're gonna need a surface. If you're in the studio, we're gonna do this in profile. Walk your hands to your toes. Roll yourself to tall. Bring your left hand to your bar. Bring your feet to hip width distance. So hold on to your the bar with your left hand. Yep. Step your left foot back. Yep, your inside leg back. Bend the right knee. Take a breath in, square out the hips. Lift your left toes. Push your left thigh bone back, and then kick your heel to your feet. Bend the knee all the way in. Pull it all the way in. Your left hand is on your surface. Now, if you want, you guys in the room, you can wrap your right hand around and grab the bar with your right hand. Grab the bar with your right hand. If you're too far away, you can scooch in a little bit. No, in front. Yeah, bring your hand in front of you. If that's too much, you can just keep your right hand on your hip. Push your knee back. Kick your heel tighter to your seat. Now I want the working left knee behind the left hip. Push. Kick your heel to your seat. Really get more work in the hamstring. Soften the right knee. Yeah, good. And then lift the back of your head. Push it back. Yeah. Push the back of your ribs back. Stack your wrists over the pelvis so you can feel the stability of your pelvis. Yes, back and back. Bend your knee a little bit more. Bend your knee a little bit more. You want to push the leg back more. Yeah, because I know you can. You have 4. 3, 2, hold the push back of the leg. Lengthen it long and straight. Flex your left foot and lift through the heel. Push it back. Push it back. If your right hand is just hanging out, send the right arm up overhead. Yep. So this is going to be contralateral work. Think back body on the diagonal. I want you to create a plank in the low back. So keep on it
Push your ribs. Yeah. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4 right here. Go 3 right here. Go 2. Hold the push back and add a little circle up, back, and around. Drive the circle through the outer edge of your left foot. Flex your left foot. Flex it. And then squeeze your quadricep. Get your left leg as long and straight as you can. Circle it out. Go up, back, around. Tiny circles. Now, hug the hip points narrow. Curl your ribs in and back. Your left hand is on your surface, so you have a little balance opportunities. You can send your right arm up to the sky. You can keep your right hand on your hip. You guys look good. Up, back, and around. Up, back, and around. Nice, Susan. Good. You got it. Now, Michaela, hug the hip points in and up. Lift, yes. Create a little space through the low back. That's going to bring your tailbone shooting down towards the floor, and you're going to squeeze your glute a little bit harder. You have 4. You have 3. Go for 2. Hold it. Hold the lift. Hold the push back. Hold the squeeze of the glute. This is amazing. You're going to take your figure 4 stretch in this direction. In 4, in 3, in 2, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sit yourself back, gentleman's pose. You can bring your hands to prayer. That helps you. You can hold onto your surface, roll your ankle. Get ready. We turn for the other way. Turn around. Same thing, other way. Right hand on your surface. Feet and hips width distance. Soften your knees. Hug the waist in. Shoot your tailbone straight down to the floor. Beautiful, Lucinda. Step your right foot back. Yep. Make sure your right knee is behind the hip. Lift the right toes. Bend the right knee and push it back from here. You push it back an inch. Right hand on your surface, left hand on the hip. Left arm can reach to the sky right away. It's up to you. So the right knee pushes back. If you're at the mirror, you can see. This only works if your right knee is behind the hip and you bring your hip into extension. So if you're hanging out here and the knee is forward, you're not going to squeeze the glute. There's literally no way you can squeeze the glute, and this is what we're squeezing. So you can even bring your hand to feel, is your right glute squeezing? When it's squeezed, it lifts and it pops out a little bit, so you can tell. I know. I spend a lot of my days thinking about what an engaged glute looks and feels like. Now I want you to take a little softness in the left leg. It's done its work for you. Yeah. Stack your ribs over the hips. Curl the ribs in and narrow and slide your belly button back to the spine. Keep pushing back. Kick your heel to your seat. Kick your heel to your seat. More. More. Push. Push. Good. You have 4. Hold the knee back. Lengthen your leg long. Flex your foot so it's back behind you, and you can lift your heel up and back. Lift and push your heel back. Lift and push your heel back. Now I want everyone to take a tip of the hips up, yes, and push your tailbone straight down to the floor. The tendency is to let the tailbone really reach back behind you, but I want you to find a neutral pelvis, a neutral spine, yep, and push just the leg. Use the glutes to get the leg moving. Use the glutes. Don't tip the pelvis so the leg can move higher, because that's not going to serve you by squeezing the glutes. Yeah, good. Push back. Lengthen your right leg. You're long. You're long. Flex the foot. You have a little space. Push the ankle back with your hand up. Keep your left knee a little up. So don't walk out the left knee. You got it. Curl the ribs in and back. Yes. Widen your collarbone. Good. Yeah, you guys. You have 4, 3. Hold it on back. Circle it out. Go up, back, around. Now you have space in your pose. I like a flexible letting my feet help me. Really take the leg, but in any case, keep your body set. Yeah, good. Yeah, you're great to straight up. That's nice. Push it to your right hand. You can take a little weight so far. Okay. So slide your hands back forward to our left. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Close your wrists. Create space in your low back. Oh, you guys. Keep the wrist going low. That's a really important thing. So we're having the space between your rib cage and your hips. Really feel it. Back. One over that. You have 4 little circles. You have 3 little circles. Over 2. Last one, hold. Last one, hold. Take a breath.
Reach out through your right heel. Maybe option to send your left arm to the side. This is your hold. Hold. You got it. Get ready, gentleman's pose. Coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Roll it out. Shake it out. Nicely done. Sink your hips back a little bit more. Good job, good job. Awesome job. All right, we've got one more push. Are you ready? You're ready? Yep. Come on to your knees. Stay center. Curl your toes under. A little thigh dancing. Sink your hips down. Send your arms out and forward. We karate chop. Lift. Lift the hips. Lift the hips. Chop. Chop. Keep your elbows exactly where they are, so the elbows don't move. If you can see yourself in the mirror, make sure your head does not jump up and down. Your head stays still. Shoulders still. I know, it's harder that way. All you're doing is moving the pelvis. Good, Jessica. Push down through your big toes and through your pinky toes. Really feel the foundation through your feet. Get ready. We're going to come to all fours plank in 4, 3, 2. Last one. Arms stay straight. Drop your hands. Keep your toes curled under. Lift your knees off of the ground. Open your chest and drop your knees. Go down an inch, up an inch. Down 1 inch, hover. Up 1 inch. Stay with the neutral sign. Pick up your tempo. You go down an inch, up an inch, down. Down. This is where you burn out the quads. Do you feel them? Yeah, I know. This is where you get to curl your abdominals in and up and get more out of it. More. Get more out of it. Push your tempo. Push your intensity. Keep your hands forward. Lift it up yourself to the sky. Into this. With 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold this one right here. Hold it over the knees. Take a breath in. You're going to get an extension stretch in 8 counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After you down, slide your hands straight forward. Lift your hips high to the sky. Take a big breath in. Take your extension stretch and enjoy it. Lift your hips up. Take this to your child's pose. Let your knees open wide. Walk your hands up and over to the right. Pull the left hip down and away. Come back through center. Hands left, hips right. Pull the right hip down and away. So you'll feel this stretch to the sides of the body. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, roll yourself all the way down to your back and hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a great big squeeze. Roll your knees right. Roll your knees left. Slide your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Bend the elbows and pull your knees to your shoulders. Push your heels up and gently rock side to side. Bring your left leg down to the floor. Hug your right knee to your chest. Hook your left forearm underneath your right thigh and pull your right knee all the way to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Try to ground right knee and right shoulder both into the ground. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, unwind yourself. Come back through center. Hug left knee to chest. Hook your right forearm under your left knee and pull your knee to the right. Send your left arm long and look over your left shoulder. Come back through center. Shoot your toes to the sky. Slide your hands to your calves. Pull your legs in. Point and flex your feet. Slide your hands underneath your thighs. Create a little pillow for the hips and walk your legs down to the floor. I got it, Kristen, don't worry. Once your heels hit the floor, remove your hands, flip your palms to the sky, and close your eyes. Let yourself just be in silence and in stillness. I'm ending class exactly on time, so you've allotted this time for yourself. And I want you to notice what's starting to happen in your body. Let the twitch and tingle naturally come through the muscles. You've worked them really hard for the last 45 minutes, so this is where they start to relax. Feel your seat supported underneath you, your shoulders supported underneath you. Take a big breath in. Let your central nervous system start to calm and release and relax. Breathe in good, positive energy. Let go of anything negative. Take the intention that brought you to this room, this space, lead you in your day-to-day, and try to stay focused to that beautiful intention. Thank you guys for joining me today.
I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.
Good job, guys. Woo.
I saw it coming from miles away. I better speak up if I got something to say. Cause it ain't over until she sings. You had your reasons, you had a few, but you know that I would go anywhere for you. Cause it ain't over until she sings.
I know they're getting harder. That's good. You know, you did good today. I like you.